right, well, we're back down at the garden. We are setting up a solar system to run our watering system.
So we bought an automatic watering system, so it's like little sprays and drippers and stuff, which we still have to finish setting up as well. Half of the garden is set up and half of it needs the second system to be set up, which we're waiting for a delivery of. So we're not doing that yet. So we're doing the solar system first, and then we can set up an automatic, like, so it turns on at like say 5 a.m. and then it turns on at like say 9 p.m. after it gets dark. Obviously non-peak time so that we don't burn any of our vegetables, but everything's looking really good. We got to get some trellising up still.
Yeah. So I came down and used the tank to water the garden just from a hose from our quad battery.
Oh yeah, the water pump that we used to pump water
out
of the shallow well spring that's down the road.
Yeah.
We already pumped, I don't know, 100 gallons-ish, well, about 90 gallons of water into the tote. Yeah. So there was some water in it last couple of days, and then, yeah, you came down and watered the other night.
Yeah. So we're supposed to get a lot of rain in the next couple of days. So that will be fine.
But in the meantime, and then the rest of the summer, because who knows what the weather's supposed to be like the rest of the summer.
So the mosquitoes, as you can see, we're not in our bug suits. The mosquitoes have kind of dwindled off, but the deer flies are nowhere near gone.
So if you see us swatting, that's what we're swatting at. It's mostly deer flies and a few mosquitoes. It's not sunny today, which I think it was supposed to be, but anyways.
Yeah.
We know how accurate the weather forecast is on a daily basis. But anyway, I digress on the weather.
It is what it is. So
it's humid though.
It is very humid.
Super
it's sticky.
humid.
But we're gonna get this solar system up. It's just the original solar system that we had.
So a 1,000-watt inverter and a 12-volt system, and we've got two 12-volt batteries we're gonna hook up to it.
Yeah.
Extra batteries we're not using at this moment. Ones that we actually just took off the house solar system.
We're gonna get this taken care of, and while I'm kind of setting up the inverters and stuff,
I have to go back and get the solar panels and the batteries, which are still up at the house.
Right.
So we brought down a 1,000-liter water tote. We had a second one of those, which you guys saw us install the water system to collect water off the house, or the cabin, sorry, our little cabin. And now we have the second system, which we brought down here. We've done exactly the same thing we did with that one, which is covered in the foil insulation wrap. It's not really insulation. Really what we're doing is we're trying to protect it from the sunshine so it doesn't get algae. It was sort of like partially painted black, but that's sort of like chipped off at this point.
Yeah. We've had these totes for years.
Yeah, we brought them from our old house, and they did collect water for us lovely off the house.
Yep.
Off our two downspouts there, and so we're going to use them here for this. Like, we still have to finish this chicken coop so we can collect water off it.
Yep.
So you have to get the roof on.
Yep.
And so that'll collect water. So where do we want to put this stand? I don't know.
Right there.
I think we should put it in the hole.
No. No, right there.
Facing which direction?
That way. We're going to lay it back this way.
We need the dragonflies back because they like to eat the deer flies, which is cool.
Why? What is what thing?
This.
That is a cocoon, it looks like.
It's not a chrysalis. So,
Strong pup, you're warm.
Anyone knows what this is, let me know, because I would love to know. This is butterflies and moths, insects. So that's a moth, whatever.
Yep. So like I said.
Cool. All right, well that can stay then.
Yeah.
I want to get rid of the spider ones. I know those spiders eat mosquitoes too, so I don't know how I feel about all that.
A bug.
You got slobber all over your nose, bud. You silly boy.
All right, go lay down.
Go cool off, big boy.
Yeah. All right. Froggies everywhere. Okay.
I can't see where I'm going.
Okay, turn. Perfect.
You should probably take a step backwards because that's already a hole. Use the ground as a natural adjustment for the camera. These are good flat rock. Ugh. What are you doing? Get off there. Lift.
Well, do you want to put it on this corner?
No, this is the low spot.
Oh, is that a delivery?
You hear a truck on the road.
It could be a neighbor or it could be a delivery.
My favorite person.
Yeah, we only have like 2 neighbors that drive up and down this road, so. Until hunting season.
And then everyone's up.
And then then the road's real busy.
by real busy, you mean like 5 cars drive up it every day instead of the 3 we normally see.
2.
5 extras. No, 3.
And not even every day.
No.
That's definitely somebody on the road though.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, well I gotta go back and get the panels and the batteries anyways.
You want to leave that there? Do you want to bring the drill down then?
It's gonna be fun. I like that.
Okay. Oh my, these irritants. So like I said, these were the original systems that we were using that were okay to start, but this little system here wasn't even enough to keep our chicken heater working. So the waterer that we have is a plug-in one, so through the winter time it just keeps the water warm enough not to freeze completely. And it didn't even last, you know, the 2 days that we were gone. So we obviously had to upgrade this one real fast. So then we moved to a 2,000 watt system, which was good. We were using it right up until, you know, a couple weeks ago when we finally were able to switch over to the 24 volt. We've been waiting for different parts for a while now. But now we're set up and we're using the 24 volt system. So now we get to use all these other little systems that we've picked up through the years, you know, for different projects. This stuff is all the stuff that came with the system, and we're gonna hope that it can run this little tiny pump. It says it pumps up to 200 gallons an hour or something, so we're dreaming. Oh, I can hear Amanda in the background there. Sounds like it was a delivery. So let's start wiring this stuff up. So our little highway that our road comes off of, the city or the township is redoing the highway. So they're redoing all the culverts and stuff for people's houses. And we had stopped to see what they were doing with all that material. And they were just using it to fill, you know, voids or whatever. They don't really have anywhere to put it. And so I said, if you need somewhere to put this material, we have somewhere. And so he took my address and he said, okay. So hopefully in the next couple days, we are gonna have a bunch of clean fill So it's just all the material that they're, when they redo the culverts that go across your driveway, that allows the water to flow through in the ditch. It's all just stone. It's clean stone that they can't really put back in, right? They have to put new stuff back in when they replace it. So the whole thing is we're hopefully going to be getting a lot of clean fill, and we're going to be able to move it around and use it as driveway, use it as fill for the bunkie that we're going to build for Amanda to work out of, because that section of our property is really sloped. And so we should be able to level that out with the material that's going to be showing up, hopefully. And that's only if it does show up. I mean, I can't complain if it doesn't. But if it does, it's going to be a big bonus, and it's going to be a lot of material that we're going to be able to use and get for free. So that's that side. This is this side. Let's see if it fits. I'm going to go around this way. Close.
All right, we're back.
So, I don't know what you heard there, but the camera turned itself off because it was too hot. So, I have...
We're gonna unbox this Amazon package.
Yeah. So, I wired up the PV lines, positive, negative. This line goes to the batteries. We're using the white as a negative, or as a positive. We have black for the negative. That looks different.
Nope. It just isn't green.
Yeah, it's not green, and it comes with...
It's
It
the
didn't
same
come in a box.
That.
I think it's amplified because he's under the coop.
Yeah, it's slightly different, but
Slightly different.
it's all the same.
So,
All the same bits and bobs, I'm sure. And so this was the soil testing,
yay! We can check our garden soil.
and this is bulkhead fittings. So that was it. It was just a few things.
All right. Yay! Stuff.
Thank you, Amazon.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and grab the battery cables, and we can finish hooking this up.
Also, you want to take mine?
I'll just take yours. Yeah.
And I can unload the trailer here. There's so many frogs here. All right, so I set up the panels. The camera keeps getting too hot, so I don't know how long this is gonna last. Mike is back, and he got the battery cables. Yeah?
Yep.
And I plugged these in I think it's series. They're all in a row. Anyways, I don't know which one that is because it's not my job to know. So they're all plugged in now.
Okay. Even to the line, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Because you're plugged into the charge controller, so I figured that was fine. Do you know what you're doing?
A little bit. 1,000%? No. So, we're almost ready.
Just the batteries now.
Now we just have to hook up the batteries.
And then we got to figure out how to get water in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna make it a little more awkward to attach everything.
It is going to make it awkward, but it's going to make it easier to lift in later.
Sure.
Because they are not light.
Not really. Oh, buddy.
Oi. All right.
That's tight.
Apparently we're tight. Yep, we're good.
How's the baby? Are you gonna be okay? Do you want to go back in the house? Do you want to go back to the house? All right, you should go get going and do your running around, and let me work on this water system while you're gone.
Okay. I'll be back.
Okay. So, these are onions coming up all throughout this bed. Look at those ones; they're all nice and nice and tall. All right, so these are squash. Look at those, just welcome to the world. Got a few little plants of squash coming up. And then our peppers are doing pretty good over there. You guys can see I've already started. We put in a bit of the water system earlier this week. The difficulty was we didn't have enough like length of the hose stuff. There's plenty of the pieces, but we need to add some more. Oh, that one fell off. It's a little sprig there. Okay. So then we have these are tomatoes. Clearly tomatoes. Then we have celery. These weren't planted last week when we did the last video, so Mike planted some more celery, and these are Brussels sprouts that we bought at the store. We got 4 of those babies, and then 2 of these are cucumbers, and I want to say that Mike might have also planted some seeds of cucumber, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to check with him on that. And then we planted our herbs over on this side. And then in the last bed there, we planted sugar snap peas and bush beans. So I don't have enough trellising, that's not even up yet, to do that. And then we are starting to have some not really much coming up yet for carrots. The asparagus is looking a little sad, but that's because I stunted it by putting it in the ground. Now this is either a weed or it's the rutabaga starting. It might be the rutabagas because there's another one right there. I don't remember what the leaves of the rutabagas look like, to be honest, but that's okay. And then we have some peanuts we're giving a try to, and a watermelon at the end. There has been literally no rain for the last, oh my goodness, like 2 weeks. So that's why we need the water system. It is very, very important. It's actually overcast today, but it's still very bright. Wish I had grabbed my sunglasses out of Mike's truck before he left. That's super fun. But yeah, water system for sure. And then we've got our trees that still have to go in as well. So we need some trellising, and the trees have to go in. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Hold on. Okay. Check this out. These are my potatoes coming up. There's another one. There's a bunch of them in there. Eee, I'm so excited. Potatoes. The red potatoes are doing almost as well. I think just as well. Oh, and there's a whole bunch right there. And there. So excited. So we need to get some mulch on some of this stuff. And our final bed of the beginning garden tour. Let's see how it's doing. There are my little baby corns. There's a few of those coming up there. So exciting. I am so excited. We planted everything a week ago, just a week, literally 8 days. It is Friday, and we planted everything Thursday of last week. And so this is pretty pretty amazing. I'm pretty excited about it. And everything's still alive. It's been 30 degrees, well, 28 to 30 degrees for the last 5 days. And yeah, so we've only been actually out here once to water, so and it was a pain. Apparently Mike said he did it without me. One day we got back a bit late with the kids and I had to get the kids into bed, so we yeah, so he came out here to water by himself. He said it was kind of crazy. So he had a 12-volt pump that we hooked up to the quad battery. And just stuck a hose into the water barrel, the 1,000-liter tote over there, and then pumped the water through a hose. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've literally done this hundreds of times with our previous pump that we plugged into the wall at our old house. And then sounds like he's moving the trailer. Anyways, yeah, so super excited. And yeah, so anyways, it was kind of a joke for him to use to pump the water out to this garden here, because the watering system wasn't finished and we didn't have enough to be able to do the whole garden anyways. Lots of fun. All in all, we'll have it up and running today, and I'm so excited. Is that right, bird? Is it weird that I just love being out here? I mean, don't get me wrong. A moose could walk in to the whole space and that'd be super cool, but I don't know, just having a good time. I love it. I love seeing my plants grow. Things that we planted in the ground. Like, I'm so excited about all the stuff that we planted that is growing. So anyways, well, let's do the water system. So I'm going to show you guys how exactly that worked, and then we'll switch over to time lapse while I just work on the rest. So let's go see, and we'll talk about that. Okay, so earlier this week we came out with our first system, which we totally bought like a year and a half ago because we were so excited about it. Okay, so I ran the black pipe here on the ground. It runs all the way up to the final bed on that side on this first section of the garden. So these are sprayers, and they just connect. You just put the hose in and connect them up, and then run to the next one and run to the next one and the next one. So this is our pepper bed, and so it's going to get some nice sprayers. However, tomatoes actually prefer to be dripped on at the bases. So I have a dripper nozzle here, and I have lots more nozzles and stuff over there. So we're going to test this out this afternoon, and then hopefully if we need to add some more drippers, we definitely can. But I put in 4 drippers along my tomato bed. It's just supposed to water the bases of the tomatoes. If you guys know anything about tomatoes, they like to be watered at the bottom of the plant, not on the leaves and stuff, if you can avoid it. So that's why we're doing it that way. And then I have nozzles over there on the Brussels sprouts and celery and everything. They have sprayers. The beans and everything over on the far bed also have sprayers. And then we ran out of hose, and so we stopped. So now I'm going to work a second section of our beds, our water system here, and put it over onto the asparagus, the rutabagas, the peanuts, the watermelon, the cabbage, broccoli on the front there, all the potatoes, and the final bed is corn. So we're gonna get, oh, and of course, like, we still have to do this first bed here, which has squash and, what's that far one? I can't remember. Anyways, onions in the far bed over there. So, and normally I don't come out here by myself, so I'm sort of aware of all the things that are making noise out in the forest, because we have bears here, We have bears here. And the dog was too hot, so I left him in the house. So that's fun. All right, well, if you guys see me running off, it's probably fine. Hopefully. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and install these. They literally are these like black hoses like this, and you just push the T's on here. The T's go up to the sprayer, and then it connects down to the next one in the line. So super excited to end up buying a whole second system. But same thing, we've got these stakes to hold everything into the ground. Lots of T's and connectors and stuff. Nozzles. Oh, this actually came all in separate packaging this time. Last time it was all one big package. And these are my dripper hoses, dripper nozzles. Super easy, nice and simple. If you guys want to check this out, I'll link it in the description box below. It's just from Amazon, and this is the 40-meter one. There's lots of other options for lengths of tube. This is 40 meters, which is, I don't know, 120 feet or so. Probably 140 feet. All right, guys, we're ready to turn on the water system. Let's see what happens.
Here we go.
Test number 1. Go ahead.
Pumps on. And we're leaking.
What's leaking?
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Why are we leaking? Other than the fact that these flies are flying in my face, I have no idea.
All right.
Maybe I just need to tighten this down just that much more.
Ready to try again?
I guess so.
Okay, test number 2.
No, it's the nozzle itself is leaking. Like it's coming out around it. Okay.
Do you want the other one? Where's the other Y bit?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, so maybe try switching out the Y part.
Yep, let's try it. Okay, attempt number 3.
Okay.
At least I moved.
There's no water coming out of any of this.
That's because it's pouring out of here.
Okay, so what do we have as an option? Just put that on the end of the hose?
Yep.
Just throw it on the ground.
Yep. Attempt 42. So I think we have an air block now. Yeah, we're solid. There's water all the way up to this point. Do you hear anything coming out from any of that?
No. And the likelihood is it would be this first dripper here that would have water coming out of it. And it's not.
Now it's just
What?
pushing so much pressure that it's coming out around the gear clamp.
Yeah, you're dripping there.
There's so much pressure I can't even pull it off.
Is it unplugged?
Yeah, I'm dripping from around the gear clamp. That's crazy. It's back feeding. Do you hear anything over there?
No.
So there's air coming back through the line now.
I don't understand what that means.
Well, there's bubbles.
Water right here.
Okay.
Okay, so my dripper, or my water thingy, is leaking out the top.
Is that a bug I'm hearing, or is that the hose hissing?
It's a bug. Although I don't know. Are those leaking yet?
No. Do you want to open up the hose nozzle?
Turn on the hose there?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're just testing the pump itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
There must be an airlock. There's no water in the hose anymore.
What does that mean?
So maybe our itty bitty baby pump isn't actually strong enough.
Okay, but can you just connect that up to the other pump, the one that runs on the quad, and we can try it?
What?
The 12 volt. Can you plug the hose, the system, the black wire,
Yep.
the plug?
Yep, we can do that.
Plug it into that one and we can try it.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
And we're just gonna pump too hard into that black hose, but maybe it'll be okay. I'm thinking we'll just like literally blow off the end of the... Which side is my battery on? Is it
Yeah, that one.
this one?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay.
You might need to move over just like a foot.
Really? Hold this. I'm ready.
Give her a shot.
Oh my. Okay. Oh, we got... Okay, so 2 of my sprayers, the 3 I opened are on and the drippers are on. Those drippers are working over there.
Okay.
But look at that guy. Hold on. All right, so we got a little spray coming out there. Oh, this guy's got some water coming out here too. Okay, we gotta go see if you can make it more of like a
Spritz, yeah.
sprinkle. Okay. Almost all the way tight? Is that what you had to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not enough pressure.
Well, maybe it's because we tried to put 2 systems on one set of lines. Okay, well, let's, I don't know. We've got to look into a pump that's enough. Hello, Froggy.
So, this magnificent watering system that's been praised to high heavens on, you know, the Amazon. She no good.
Well, I wouldn't say that. We have no idea what the MPAs of the pump is pumping, baby.
Yep.
You can't say it's horrible.
With the stuff we got, it's horrible.
Where'd that little guy go? I lost him. Oh, there he is. Don't you eat my vegetables, little froggy.
The problem is, like, nothing is getting actually water.
No. Okay, so let's go. Let's look at a submersible pump that we can actually, like, run, like a real one. Like, obviously,
It doesn't even have to be submersible. Just a hose-fitted pump, transfer pump, that we can attach to that nozzle. Good to go. Yeah.
Cause yeah, I mean, there's definitely some sprays. I mean, that one's getting decently wet. That one's okay.
It's
not getting all the way.
The plants.
It's not getting all the way to the Brussels sprouts over there. That far one.
Yeah.
What test number is this?
3, 4.
All right, let's give it a go.
Oof.
You sure that one is off? The extra one on the Y there?
Yep.
Okay. Test number 17. Plug it in.
Yeah, the plug is over here.
Oh, hi! How did you get out?
Who guesses?
Oh, Hunter, the flies are so bad out here, bud. Oh, you're killing me. What are you doing down here? You should be up in the house where there's no flies. Or minimal flies, at least.
Batteries are at 100%.
Okay, that's good. So there's definitely some spurting happening over here. Let's see. Drippers are dripping, but these ones are close. Ow, to the pump. Let's go check the ones in the onions and the corn. But those are not, those, okay, we got spray, like a tiny bit.
I wonder if we need to, like, adjust.
Yep.
Why are you down here?
Okay, that one there in the carrots, careful,
Mm-hmm.
is spraying. This one is spraying. Spraying there over by the watermelon. This guy is not. Nope, nothing coming out there. Oh, hey girls. What are you doing?
I brought some water for you guys.
Thank you. Super appreciate that. Can you throw that on the quad over there, please?
So this isn't a mist, that's for sure.
Yeah, these are dripping, which is good. There's a little mist happening out of this one. A spray. Not enough to get all 4 peppers though. And this guy, nothing is coming out of here. Nothing. Thanks for the visit. Hello, Froggy.
Okay, but these are...
Hunter.
Good boy.
Out. Hey. Hunter.
Out. Good boy.
Good boy. Yeah, so, okay, I mean, it's working. I wouldn't say it's like the best system, but yeah, I wouldn't even necessarily say that it's going to be all that effective, but it's working for now. So I don't know what you want to do. I mean, that's only been on for a few minutes, but look at how wet the ground is. So it's not horrible.
Right. We just have to fix everything
And
put it over the plants instead of in between all the plants.
Like I said, I only had so much hose when we did that. So we have another piece now. We can add sections, or even just add a couple of tees, or I don't even know. I don't think we have, like, I don't know if there's couplers in the bag. Just like little extender hoses. I'm not even sure. So, ow.
Right, but like,
I think I got bit on my stupid finger. I'm gonna be so swollen.
This one is watering in between 4 plants.
Yeah, which should be fine.
This one is watering
the ground. It's not on a thing. It should be up here.
But nowhere near any of the Brussels sprouts. But I'm okay with the Brussels sprouts not surviving, so.
No, sir, you're not.
But then, like, this one.
Look at this guy. Look at, he's spraying completely. Oops,
yep,
these are
straight
herbs.
into the ground.
Yeah. Now it's all over my jacket, so that's fun.
Right, but you want it pointing at the plant.
I can't even get it on the damn thing. There. But it's not going to get the herbs like that.
No. No, because it's not spraying like it said in every single booklet and brochure that we looked at.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me that the advertisement on Amazon was
false?
Not even close to what we actually received?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
guess what? That is, you know, pretty much the way it works when you buy stuff like from, well, what used to be like Wish.
Yeah. Yes, Amazon has turned into the new Wish.
Well, I know. Okay. Touch it to the steak thing and it will be better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't worry, that didn't scare the crap out of me.
Come on back, bud. If there's moose out there, you don't want to see them.
That's right.